Check 1 2 1 2. Radio check. Yeah. What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It is your boy Blue. Hope you guys are doing well. It is Friday and today is going to be a good day. You know why? Because I said so. It's been crazy. It's been a very busy, crazy, unpredictable week for me and very stressful. And I'm hoping today that we can have a pretty chill stream just to hang out together, do a little bit of flying for Friday night flight in Japan. So let's have a good time today. Gamer Infinite Flight, good to see you. Planet Spotting, welcome to the stream. Puggle Aviator, what's up, man? Alibaba, welcome back. Elephant, good to see you. Gamer Infinite Flight, Andrew, what's up, man? Stevo, welcome to the stream, good to see you, man. Captain Sam, Starly, thank you again, man, for setting up our flight plan and everything. Airplane Memer, welcome to the stream as well. And everybody else who decides to come through. Thank you guys very much. We are at the flight information is in the description of the YouTube video. We're starting off at Romeo Juliet Foxtrot. We're heading over to Tokyo Haneda, and I am not going to pretend like I can pronounce the name of the airport that we're at. Because I think I'm going to completely mess it up, so I'm just going to go ahead and skip that. But we're in a class Bravo. 30 feet is the elevation. Flight plans already filed. We're flying in the 787 Japan Airlines aircraft. Oh yeah. And then we're going to be carrying about, let's go ahead and get the fuel set up because we don't have that set up yet. Let's go to weight and balance, and we're going to need 37.5 thousand pounds. That is including the extra. Actually, I'm gonna set the kilograms for some reason. So kilograms actually gonna be 17,000 kilograms. So 35,000 kilograms would be way too much. So we can put like 19. Passengers, we're gonna have a full flight today. And cargo will go like around half. So it'll be pretty heavy today. Matter of fact, we could actually go ahead and change our call sign to Blue 116 Heavy today because the 787 is a heavy aircraft. And resume. So I'm flying morning Japan time. And we'll be cruising at 35,000 feet today, Mach 0.83. So make sure you guys got that set up, and that is all good to go. Let's go ahead and good push back. Not too busy out here. Don't have any ATC. So we'll be good to go. Let's do a real quick radio check. Let's see, what is the active runway going to be? Runway 16? Well, neither. Let me see. All right, so there's no wind information. So let's go ahead and use, we'll use runway 16. So the way I usually check is do runway 16 right traffic.
Fukuoka Unicom is using runway 16 right traffic.
All right, if you can hear that, that means radio check is successful. All right, pushing back. I see everybody else is pushing back as well. Seatbelt signs on, navigation beacon lights coming on.
I would like to
And we're pushing back nose to the right. Thank you guys who have decided to join us in today's Friday night flight. I appreciate it, you guys. Mr. Sweden, if you keep asking me to fly in Sweden, I will specifically not fly in Sweden because you keep asking me. I'm not gonna, that's kind of how my mind goes. If people keep asking me to do the same thing, I take longer to do that thing. So I already know you want me to fly in Sweden. It's not gonna happen today. Probably not tomorrow. It will happen eventually, but if you keep asking me, it will never happen. Just wait till I have kids. They're gonna hate me. They are. I'm like, you ask me for ice cream one more time, and you will never see ice cream again in your whole lifetime. That's how I would be to my kids if I had kids. Anyways, it's a little tight, guys. Again, as I always say, be professional, guys. Like, seriously. Just, you know what to do. You should, if you're on an expert server, you should already know. I'm not even gonna explain the rules today. I'm not gonna bother saying any of that. I think everybody who's here should already know. If you don't know the rules of flying on an expert server and how to fly like a professional pilot, then go to the forums and figure that out on your own. I'm not gonna explain today. I am not in the mood. Again, I said I had a stressful week. I'm looking to have a chill stream today. Let's get the engine started. Start with engine number 2. Today is a 787 kind of day. Captain, I'm gonna answer that question once we get airborne. All right, we'll talk more about my my private pilot training and how everything's going there. All right, that should be one good engine there. Starting up engine number 1. Yes, not a long flight. Today's flight's gonna be an hour and about an hour and 15 minutes ish. So it won't be very long. You know me, I don't do long flights, so it'll be a pretty short flight. All right, we're good to go. Flaps down to 5, and I'm gonna set trim to 20. Everything else looks good, and we're gonna do initial altitude of 12,000. We'll be departing to the south, straight out basically, and then we'll continue on course. Starley's already out in front, well ahead, and yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Yeah, man, almost 10,000. We're getting closer every day. We're getting closer every day. The good thing is that we are, you know, people are subscribing every day, which is definitely a big positive. 10,000 is a big stress. Is a big threshold. Something like that. 10,000 subscribers is a big deal for a small YouTube channel. So, and my YouTube channel is still considered small. So, I'm definitely looking forward to getting there. You know, once we get there, you know, nothing huge is gonna really change. It's just a number, to be honest with you. But it's just kind of like a big milestone. Is the word I was looking for. Sorry, Rob. We're taxiing. And we should, I'm gonna try to be a good pilot today. How about we try to be a good pilot today? We're gonna go ahead and say taxiing to runway 16. I'm gonna try to be a good pilot today. And be a good example. We're on expert server. Expert server. Flying Japan Airlines in the 787 on Infinite Flight Mobile. But yeah, if you have any like some of those questions you guys are asking, I'll definitely answer those in the air. We'll also talk about you know, the usual stuff about the progress on Infinite Flight's development and things like that. And also let me know in the chat, guys, if everything is sounding and looking okay. I don't make sure we're not having any problems. Also, today, or I should say last night, Call of Duty Modern Warfare came out, and I did pick it up. I fell for the hype, and I did pick it up. I am a Call of Duty Modern Warfare owner. It was hard for me not to buy it because it brings back so many memories. You know, the original Modern Warfare franchise and how much joy that brought me and my friends back then. That it was really hard for me not to pick it up. in hopes that it will bring back some of those old joys. So we'll see. I put a little poll out last night, or was it this morning? I don't remember. It's all a blur. You know, if you guys wanted to see me stream Infinite Flight Friday Night Flight today, or if you want to see me stream Modern Warfare. Obviously, I already knew what the answer was going to be, so I was already preparing to do Infinite Flight. I just want to throw it out there in case we just happen to have a lot of Modern Warfare fans out there. So obviously, Infinite Flight won that little poll by a very large margin. It was like 75 to like, you know, something ridiculous. So I was like, yeah, obviously we're going to definitely do Infinite Flight today. And it's been about a week, maybe a week and a half since we've done an Infinite Flight. So we're well overdue on some Infinite Flightness. And keeping you guys waiting long enough. But thank you guys who have joined in on my other live streams, on my X-Plane and my racing streams and whatever else the heck I've been playing, DCS World. Thank you guys for coming through and supporting me there. It definitely means a lot to, you know, especially when a lot of you guys don't even have some of the games that I stream, and still have you guys come out and watch them and support them and be active in the chat. It means a lot to a streamer and a YouTuber. Thank you, Miss Flyginger Maxi. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. I probably screwed that name up. All right, guys, we're holding short, so we're gonna hold short. Trying to be a good pilot today. Runway 16. All right, check it real quick. Seatbelt signs are on. Nav lights are on. Beacon lights are on. Strobes when able. Departing traffic is rolling. You know, double check. So again, we've already briefed the departure. Departing runway heading runway 116 all the way up to 12000, making a left turn at Hawks, and we'll continue on course from there. He's rolling. Let's go ahead and roll out. So one thing, I'm going to talk about my training a little bit more once we get airborne. But one thing that I've been learning about recently, like last night, is about wake turbulence. All right, land lights and strobe lights on. Is wake turbulence. Like, it's something I've always kind of known about. Like, I know that there's some type of like turbulence that's created behind the aircraft whenever it takes off or lands. But last night is when I was going through my ground school session that was teaching me all about like the specifics about wake turbulence, how to avoid it if you're in a small plane, and things like that. It's actually really interesting. There's some really dope video footage of being able to like departures and landings in the foggy runway, so you can actually see the way the wind is being created from the plane in the wake turbulence. All right, we're gonna go ahead and announce taking off runway 16, and I'm gonna shut up here for a little bit. Departing east.
Fukuoka Unicom, Blue 116 Heavy is taking off runway 16.
All right, turn the hood back on. Raising the throttle. And goodbye, Fukuoka. I guess that's how you say it. Hey, 100 knots. Cross check.
V1. Rotate.
Yeah, I changed my HDMI cord and it's working a whole lot better. Let's positive rate gear up. Okay, that's not gonna work. I want to like watch me fly by, but the plane just, yeah, I can't. We'll fly by hand though for a little while, and there's some really pretty mountains out here in this this part of the world. And that's not exactly runway heading that we're flying, so we're gonna make a left turn. I was trying to do like, you know, where you switch to the flyby view while I'm flying out, but I didn't do a very good job of holding my heading. And alright, let's go ahead and get the thing under control. So we'll take control of the vertical speed. Still flying by hand. We're flying a rough runway heading now. We're not exactly on the runway heading anymore, but we're sort of on it. A beautiful departure out here. Very, very, very beautiful departure. I don't do a lot of flying in Japan, and I feel like Japan is such an underrated place to fly. It's so beautiful out here. And you guys probably can't even see the map because it's behind my head. That's alright, you don't need to see it. There's nothing special happening. But yeah, man, Japan is such a beautiful place, man. I think it's underrated to people who don't live in this part of the world, like me.
Fukuoka Unicom.
Like I think California looks
Charlie 1.
nice. I think
Short
Washington,
runway
Seattle,
16.
all you know, freaking Alaska looks nice. I mean, Japan is like a whole different kind of. It just looks like a different world out here, but it's beautiful in its own way. All right, we're passing 4,600 feet. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit heading mode. And so that way I can go hands off, because I'm more interested right now in the view than I am in flying the plane. So let's go ahead and just and allow me to do that.
Unicom. November 906
I'm gonna switch it to
Tango
about
Echo is taking off runway 16,
35,000
departing
feet
east.
climb. We're gonna go pretty quick in that climb. Flaps should have been up a long time ago. Now I can do the flyby view. See traffic off in the distance. We can actually hit nav because we're just flying straight. And as always, whenever we're doing infinite flight, you know there is a screenshot contest going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and announce it now. But once we end today's flight, we'll be starting a screenshot contest. And so you guys can send in your photos from this flight. It has to be from this flight. Send in your photos, your high resolution photos. Send them to me. Don't just post them on Instagram. Like, actually send them to me so that I can use them in case you're asleep on your side of the world. And I will choose whichever one I like the most, if I like any, and I'll use that as the YouTube thumbnail. So last time, I think Jet Aviation won when we were doing the Thomas Cook flight. And no, I do not use a joystick when flying infinite flight. Only when I only use joystick for my PC flight simulators. All right, we're above 10,000 feet. Gonna continue up to 35,000. And we can tune out of Unicom. Uh-oh, my phone's falling. And since we're above 10,000 feet now, we can speed up past 250 knots. And we go about 310 because I'm a freaking monster. Because we're in a freaking rocket. Beautiful views out here, man. And the atmospheric effect that Infinite Flight has in its graphic engine just makes everything look a little bit bigger, you know? It makes distance really look far. It makes mountains look a little bit bigger whenever you see the atmospheric effects kind of going around the peaks. Like, you know, that's really nice. Gavin Aviation, good to see you, man. Alright, I'll start answering you guys' questions once we get past 18,000. We can turn the land lights off. Surprisingly, I didn't hear the flight attendants do an announcement at 10,000 feet. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited about the A350, but I'm gonna be a little bit jealous because now the A350 is gonna be significantly better in game than the 787. Because in real life, my favorite is the 787, but mainly because I'm more Boeing than I am Airbus, and I'm American. But once the A350 comes out, it's gonna be freaking light years beyond the 787 that's currently in the game. So it's not really gonna be a fair comparison there, because 787 is like gonna be the old generation of infinite flight aircraft, and the A350 is gonna be the new generation. But once we get to 777, then it might change. But the avionics, the way the avionics are in the 777 are a lot less advanced than they are in the A350. So once we get the A350, that's gonna be like the most advanced avionics cockpit that we're gonna have in game and really in real life. One of the most advanced. And then the 777 is gonna come after it at some point, and the 777 is still kind of sharing the same avionics that the 767 and the 757 have, and it still has some glass screens and whatnot in there, but it's not as advanced and it's not as like crazy as the 787 and the A350 are. So that's gonna, you know, it's just random things that go through my mind, I guess you could say. All right, guys, we are well above 18,000 feet now, and let's take a look. Just make sure that our climb and everything is all right. Inside. All right, I'll make sure I don't hit this guy. We actually are above him by 7,300 feet. We're pretty darn close. If we were at the same altitude, then that would be a problem. He's gonna be at our altitude pretty soon. I'm actually gonna offset my altitude just to avoid that situation from happening. We'll go, yeah, 30, something like that. We're at 310. We should be at Mach's real soon, at the Mach speed. And we've already overtaken him, so I think we're gonna be getting a little bit. We'll be going a little bit fast. I'm actually gonna slow our vertical speed down to 2,000. That's gonna give us a better forward speed, I think. It makes sense in my head, but we won't be climbing as fast. Cause we really like shot up there on our departure, and the 787 is so quick, it's so powerful that you could pretty much hit 310 knots all the way from the ground up to your cruise level. So at 28, we should see a switch to Mach. I'm gonna switch to our final Mach, which will be Mach 0.83, which we already are. So I don't even need to change that, and I think we're good to go. We have a few thousand feet to go so we get to our cruise level. Beautiful views out the window. Cannot complain. Again, hoping for a pretty chill flight. It's probably going to get pretty busy once we get out there to Haneda, Tokyo. If you want to see our flight plan, here it is. So we're basically flying from the southern tip of Japan up to, you know, this, I don't know if that's north or central, whatever, the eastern side over here near Haneda. And we'll see how busy it gets when we get closer. This will be, whenever I saw a Friday night flight was gonna be in Japan, I was like, man, this would be such a good long haul flight, but I just don't want to do a long haul. Look at that sexy wing flex off the tip. Not today. I just don't want to do a long haul today. Is that a plane or is that a speck? It's a speck on my screen. But anyways, how are you guys doing? Awesome flight simmer, good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Jet Aviation. Oh yeah, 787 is absolutely a beautiful plane. Absolutely. Thomas, welcome back, bro. You've been asking me to fly Infinite Flight for like a week or two, like since the last time I flew it. So hopefully you're actually flying with us. Do I only play Infinite Flight on Fridays? Negative. I play whenever I feel like playing. So, but Fridays are my favorite day to do it. So that's the day that you usually will see me flying it. Yep, Monolith, exactly. About Messy, what's up, man? Yes, sir, 3,500 feet per minute. That's how we do here on Japan Airlines. For the photo competition, can you do light editing? Yes, light though. Don't go too hard because I might not like your editing. So just soft editing. Like if you want to just maybe make it a little bit more crisper, maybe add a slight color filter. That's fine, but that's also gonna, you know, kind of determine whether I like it or not and whether I may not choose it. If you send me a raw photo with no photo editing at all, and it's just, you know, maybe it's just cropped a little bit, then that's a different story. I will say that it is for a YouTube video, so it's gonna need to be in the 1080, range, whatever. It needs to be in that scale, a ratio, whatever. Because if it's not, then it's gonna be cut off, and it might be a problem for me on my side of getting it uploaded. Gavin, how do I know where Friday Night Flight's gonna be? Well, Infinite Flight posts on their forum every Thursday afternoonish, and pretty much to let the whole community know what is gonna be the new featured Friday Night Flight airports or routes, and you can check that out. And Friday Night Flight always starts and ends at the same time. Usually, when I stream, it's either right at the beginning of that Friday Night Flight time or right before, because technically, obviously, here as you can see in the background, it's not nighttime here where I live, but it is nighttime in Japan on Friday. So technically this is Friday Night Flight in Japan, but a lot of times it's kind of early. So, but all the times everything is on the forum. So check it out, communities, something, and just go to infiniteflight.com. You'll find everything you need there. Jet Aviation, eating pizza, man. You need to share the love, man. Share the love. What up, Jack141? Good to see you. Yes, sir. Thank you. Aspect ratio is 1920 by 1080. Thank you for clearing that up for me. I always start streaming when you're out. Yeah, Thomas, is true. I forgot that you have school during this time of day, so you're probably in class under the desk, just watching a little bit, walking down the halls, sneaking around. I'm trying to go through the chat now because I haven't been paying attention until 2 minutes ago. What are my thoughts on X-Plane Global Mobile? I don't really have much thoughts on it yet. I don't have it, haven't played it, haven't really seen much about it. I know that they're beta testing it. They've sent it out to a bunch of people for beta testing. I'm apparently a beta tester, just not yet. Like, I've gotten the beta email to do it, but I don't know at what stage they're gonna bring me in. So right now they have like the first stage of beta testers testing it only on iOS, and then they're gonna have another stage of beta testers. So it kind of is gonna be rolled out stage by stage, and I'm just not in the first stage. So if it was out, I'd probably be streaming a look at that, or trying it out, but as of right now I haven't got my hands on it. Oh, great question. For someone that doesn't fly on Infinite Flight, how many people would be online at a Friday Night Flight event? Ooh, that's a great question. Can somebody in the chat answer that? You can't see it on this screen. The way that the map goes on Infinite Flight is it only shows you a certain radius from your location. So right now you can see these are all aircraft that are in our group that are flying, plus people who don't know anything about me. So this is kind of, as we get closer, you'll see it get busier. The best way to look, to be honest with you, and this is completely free if you're really that curious, is go to Live Flight. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it right now because I don't have it open right now. Liveflight.com, or is it .net? No. liveflightsapp.com. That's what it's called. And this will show you a live view of everybody who is on right now. And right now is honestly not the busiest time of day. This is kind of like the slower time of day, but there's a lot of people on even right now. Matter of fact, I can show you guys on that on the screen, because why the heck not? We're just cruising. There ain't nothing to look at. Let's see. Do I have a thing for that? Here it is. Here it is. Background. All right, so check it out. So this is liveflight.com. This is my chat. I'm gonna hide that for a little bit. And this is what the whole map looks like at the moment. Right now, Friday Night Flight is in Japan, so the majority of traffic is all around Japan. But you can kind of see all these little magenta planes everywhere, or salmon is really the color, all over the world flying. And it's kind of it's not that busy. The blue ones are I think moderators or staff. But right now, this is what it looks like. So there's a lot of people doing long hauls. I see some people doing trips from the U.S. I see people flying from, looks like probably the UK. And this is how I found out. Thank you, Lynx Venom, for the subscription. Welcome to the Leroy family. Yeah, so right now, I don't know the full number of how many people are on. But it can get really freaking busy. Sometimes, honestly, it's busier than VATSIM. Probably not as busy as VATSIM gets, like on Across the Pond event, like it's going to be here pretty soon. But it still gets really busy. Surprisingly busy. Like, it's kind of overwhelming and crazy to even think that this many people are on their phones right now flying on the simulator. And this is only on expert server. There's also the how do I switch? I don't think I'm even logged in right now, but there's also training server and there's casual server. So there's 3 different servers for different purposes. But let's see if we can find ourselves here. I think this is our little stream train chugging along. Is it hard to get the expert server? No, they base it on XP and landing. So as you fly, you get XP for every flight you do, or for, depending on how long you fly and stuff like that. You get XP for length, you get XP for landing. There I am. And you got to have a certain amount of landings and a certain amount of XP to get to expert server. Plus, you have to have a certain amount of, or less than a certain amount of violations and ghost to be on it as well. So this is where we are. I'm gonna switch to satellite view. And this is our little group. Thank you everybody who decided to fly out with us today. Oh, there's Okayama. They just did a race there. Yeah, the Japanese Grand Prix just happened, what, 2 weeks ago? Hiroshima. So this is a great way to follow your flight. Most of you guys who've been on Infinite Flight for a while already know about this, but this is for you guys who may not know anything about it. So let's go ahead and switch back. Hopefully that answers your question. So I don't have an exact number, but there's a lot. There's a ton of people. And that's honestly, in my opinion, the best part about Infinite Flight, in my opinion. Like, Infinite Flight has nothing on, like, X-Plane, because, you know, X-Plane has 3D, you know, objects, it has full airports, it has, you know, full fidelity aircraft, all kind of stuff. Like, it's not going to compare in that way. But if you can't have that, like, if you don't have a freaking NASA computer, or, you know, you don't have a PC at all, whatever, like, I always promote, like, hey, like, definitely Infinite Flight is a great option for you if you don't have the opportunity, or you just can't fly on a PC sim. At least until Microsoft Flight Simulator comes out. We'll see what happens then. All right, back to the questions. Real 40 bye. Hi, what's up, man? Good to see you. Ethan Price, welcome to the stream. Thomas, you're trying to hit 1,000 landings in 1,900 hours this weekend, bro. You're crazy. You crazy. Let me know how long that takes. Let me know. No problem, Oz Flight Simmer, man. Hey, you guys, speaking of that, man, you gave me a big shout out yesterday. If you guys like my content, if you love flight simulation, whether it's X-Plane, P3D, whatever, Oz Flight Simulator is a great channel to check out. He has a lot of good content, and I believe you're from Australia, I believe. But big shout out to him. He gave me a nice shout out yesterday on his stream, and I love it when people support each other. You know, it's not a competition. It's all about love, all about learning. Speaking of learning, you guys asked me earlier about my own flight training. So again, as most of you guys know, I've started my ground school training for my private pilot license. I haven't actually gotten the aircraft yet. I haven't done any of the in-aircraft flight training yet. I don't have any hours. But right now what I'm doing is I'm actually doing my ground school online. And I mentioned a little bit earlier, last night, our lesson was about wake turbulence, airport documentation, bunch of different stuff. So, you know, I'm learning all of like the written exam type stuff right now. So it doesn't sound exciting, maybe not to talk about it. To me, I've been having a lot of fun. Like, I just love aviation. I love everything about it. And so going through all this stuff through ground school and realizing the stuff that I've already learned from flight simulators, and like already kind of feel like I'm ahead. There's a lot of stuff we went through in ground school that I already freaking knew. And I was just like, that's cool. But at the same time, I'm not letting my head get too big. I'm staying humble, and like, all right, yeah, I know I'm familiar with, for example, traffic patterns, but I didn't realize that there was a small part about traffic patterns that I didn't know, that I learned for the first time last night. So there's still a lot to be learned. And even if you are going into your real life flight training with a lot of knowledge from the flight sim world, you still need to go through it with an open mind and basically, you know, go into it as if you knew nothing. Like, soak up everything again, like relearn it, even if you have to. Like, don't just, you know, zone out on the parts you already feel like you have a good grasp on just because you've flown the flight simulator for 16,000 hours. You know what I mean? Like, actually go through it with a mindset of, hey, I know that I know everything that I thought I knew about traffic patterns, but I'm going to go through this lesson and see if there's anything else that I didn't know about traffic patterns. And that's what happened to me last night. And I also went through weather earlier this week, learned a lot about weather, learned a lot of stuff. One thing that's really been encouraging is the fact that flight simulation has really taught me a lot, and it's given me a lot of opportunity to practice a lot of the things that you learn in flight school. And so, man, I'm going to promote it heavy. Now that I'm actually going through it and I'm realizing how much of a benefit flight simulation has been in my own progress of flight training, I am going to promote the heck out of flight simulation and be like, yo, if you want to get into like, if you want to be a pilot someday, get a freaking flight simulator. I don't care which one, get P3D, get X-Plane, get Infinite Flight, X-Plane Mobile. I don't give a dang which one you get. Just get one and start like getting familiar with how things work in the plane, how procedures work, all that stuff, because it will definitely pay off. It'll help you and it'll speed up your process through your real life flight training. And whenever you can speed up the process in real life flight training, it will save you thousands of dollars. So that is my I guess little tip for you guys out there. Matthew, what's up, man? Good to see you. IF Aviation, what's up, man? Jacob, I do not have Infinite Flight installed on my PC. It's actually on my phone. My phone is down here. Let's see if it'll let me turn it around, because my old HDMI would not let me move this phone. So you can see what you see on your screen is right here on my phone. So it's not actually on my computer. I just have, oh God, no Siri, I don't want you.
Sorry, I couldn't.
Oh man. But I just have an HDMI cord plugged in. I have an HDMI to lightning cable converter that goes into an Elgato HD device, which is the same device you would use if you want to stream from your PC, not from your console to your PC. So it's not complicated, but I do have a video on my channel that kind of explains my setup. My setup is kind of grown since that video, so I probably need to make a new one. All right, Armanale, I'll see you in a bit. Gavin, today's flight's only 1:15. We have 40 minutes remaining, and I forgot to put the jams on. I've been talking so much. All right, guys, this is Blue Arrow Radio on FM 116. Wait, sorry, 116 FM. Let me know if it gets too loud. I can turn it down. Traffic. 40 by, what's up, man? Kilo Charlie, what's up, man? Good to see you. Took a month subscription in June and now joined again in October. Nice, very nice. Oh yeah, I just saw your comment, Real 40. My favorite airline is United Airlines. Oh yeah, I can't wait to fly. I've been out in a Cessna 172 with my godfather about a month or two ago now, maybe 3 months now, and enjoyed the heck out of it. I was sick after it was over. It was such a freaking turbulent flight, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. I can't wait to get in the plane again. Matter of fact, speaking of planes, I will be flying in an airliner. Not like I won't be flying it, but I'll be riding in an airliner next Monday. As long as things go plan, I'm heading for a short trip over to Dallas, which is actually a 3.5-4 hour drive. One of the beautiful things about being in Texas is that to get anywhere, if you want to drive to another city in Texas, it's going to take you a few hours because the state is so massive. But going to Dallas for the day, and instead of driving, I'm going to fly. So I'll probably be in a CRJ or Embraer or something tiny. And I'll be flying out there on Monday and flying back on Tuesday. So there'll probably be no streams on those 2 days. But it'd be cool. I haven't flown in a little while. And I'll probably be flying again the week after, maybe. I think I'm going to Boston for a music video shoot.
All these memories that we made won't fade away for a while.
Ethan Price, yes, I love DCS World, if you haven't noticed. Logish, what's up? Juju Price, I know I'm late, but I'm going through the comments, stuff that I've missed. What's up, man? Good to see you. Current flight time is 26 minutes, and we're 37 minutes out. Can I vlog it? I'm thinking, yeah, I will. Actually, I'm already recording stuff. Like, I'm recording pre-flight stuff already. That won't come out until later. But I'm already recording. I'm planning on doing basically an entire vlog series on my flight training. That's my goal. Yeah, Nathan, for sure, man. You can hit me up in like 2 hours. Just call me. I probably won't be streaming. I shouldn't be. If I'm streaming in 2 hours, we have a problem. But hit me up in about 2 hours, bro, from now, and I should be available to talk on the phone. Henry, my altitude is 35,000 feet today. Caden Draw, what's up, man? Good to see you. Javion Johnson, long time no see, man. Welcome back. Good to see you. Do I think I'll fly in the UK on Infinite Flight? Yeah, probably. Have a good amount of fan base in Mumbai? Really? How do you know that? Why? Henry Aguilar. What's up, man? I think I already answered your question, though, actually. Ricardo, we're flying from Fukuoka? Wait, isn't that a Spanish song? Fukuoka? Huh. There's a salsa song called Fukuoka. And is that where we just flew from? Huh. It's just like, it's a song that is, you guys probably don't know this, but I dance salsa freaking amazing. And there's this really old salsa song called Fukuoka, and we just flew out of Fukuoka. So maybe he was singing about that. I don't speak enough Spanish to know what the heck he was talking about in that song, but it might have been it. It did sound very tropical. Yes, sir. We are flying online on the expert server. Volcanic Mercury, what's up, man? Good to see you. If you're trying to catch up, no problem. Again, guys, you know how the separation goes. Please be professional today. I won't have any problems. We're just chilling, hanging out. It's a nice little Friday. You know, I was really tempted. I was really tempted to turn on Modern Warfare today. You have no idea how tempted I was to turn on Modern Warfare and play that while we were flying, because that's 100% possible for me to do. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna hit the button just to show that I can, but I'm not gonna do it. But I just want to show that I can and that I got it. And if you have Modern Warfare on the PC, let me know. Let's be friends. Let's play together, because I need a squad. You know, I need a squad. I don't want to be out there by myself. I played a little bit before we started the stream today. I probably played for like 15 minutes. Just because I want to open it up. I want to see it. I want to look at it. I was so lost. I ain't played Call of Duty in so long. I ain't know what none of the buttons were. I didn't know how to squat. I didn't know how to lay down or prone. I didn't know how to shoot. I don't even know how to throw grenades. Like, it's bad. It's really bad. You probably can hear it in the background. Yeah, all that sound you hear, that's Infinity Ward Activision. Thomas, like, I thought you were doing a long haul in a 787, and then you realized that it was me. Yeah, that's how it is. All right, Aussie Flight Sim, see you later, man. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Check it out. Check it out. We got Modern Warfare up. Let's see. How do I get it? How do I show you that? Here it comes. Here it comes. Alright, check it out. Modern Warfare. So I thought about, like, you know, if it gets slow at some point in the stream, I could play a little co-op or something. You know, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that today. Our flight's not long enough, I don't think. If we were doing like a long haul or something like longer, like a 2-3 hour flight, maybe we might have some time to break away and play a little Modern Warfare. But not today. But I do want to play later. So you guys are this is a public invite to add me on whatever the BattleNet server, whatever the heck they call it. And hopefully it's good. I'm really hoping I didn't waste my money. That's kind of my thought process on that game right now. What's my thought on Project Sunrise, JFK to Sydney? I knew nothing about it. That's my thought. I didn't have any thought. Alright, let's go ahead and close all the Modern Warfare stuff so it doesn't slow down. Alright, it is a little loud. Let me turn it down. Alright, check, check. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm grade 3. Do kill confirm. I haven't played multiplayer. I've played co-op multiplayer, but I haven't played like multiplayer yet because I knew that was gonna really make me upset, and I wasn't in a great mood this morning, just because I've been kind of stressed out trying to get some other things for work finished. That's been kind of slowing me down. I still got a lot of work, a lot of more work to do. I was a little stressed out about that, so I wasn't in the great of moods. And when you're not in a good mood, the best thing is probably not to play multiplayer shooters because you're just gonna get more pissed off. So I was like, yeah, let's do some co-op and you know, kind of get my feet wet, try it out, and learn the buttons. Ricardo, do I play Real Flight Simulator? Not really. I do have it installed. I've been meaning to play it and try it, but I really haven't given it a try yet. But I have it installed for the purpose of reviewing it, but I haven't. I just haven't. So that's on my list of videos to make and things to do. So I have a pretty long list of things to do right now. Josh, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Oh, nice, Ricardo. You had Infinite Flight in September 2017. Deleted it, came back a few weeks ago. Nice. Well, welcome back, man. Good to have you here. Volcanic Mercury, no, I will not be doing a second flight today. It'll be just one. 777 is the same speed, ain't it, as a 787? Is it really faster? What iOS am I using for Infinite Flight? I'm using whatever the current one is. I'm on an iPhone 10, like the original 10, and I'm updated to whatever the most recent iOS is. I think there might be one more update that I haven't done, actually. I think I saw that I had an update, but I'm pretty current. But I haven't had any problems iOS-wise. Plain Knowledge, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. 777 goes Mach 0.84, 787 goes Mach 0.85. We're only going to Mach 0.83, so there's no reason to go Mach 0.85 today. We're trying to stay separated so that we don't have to have any problems when landing today. All right, guys, stay separated, please. So as you can see, it's getting a bit busier as we head into get closer to the airspace. 272 miles out and less than 30 minutes to go. We'll do shoutouts in a little while. Ricardo, you use NVIDIA? A lot of people use NVIDIA for streaming. I just, I use my OBS. I'm thinking about I wonder if I switch to NVIDIA for video recording, how different that would be. I might have to look into that because I want to get a little bit of a better quality in my videos if I can. Welcome back, Hilo Charlie. Dang, you restarted a great one. How am I doing today after that awful NASCAR disqualification yesterday? I actually forgot about it until you brought it up just now. But I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, today's gonna be a good day because I said so. What do I think about the new cockpit pictures? Great question. Great question. The new cockpit pictures they posted on the blog from Infinite Flight, they look really good. We haven't seen the cabin yet, but we did see kind of like the galley area, and it's pretty impressive. I'm expecting nothing less than top quality on this A350. I'm really impressed by how the fidelity, or I don't want to say the fidelity, but the quality of the cockpit in the A350 so far. It looks really good. Those are only work in progress shots. Captain Geo is in the building. What's up, bro? Hope you're having a great Friday, man, wherever you are. You guys should get me a tablet for Christmas. That's what you should do. Matter of fact, it was, you know, what's funny? Last weekend, me and my wife, we were chilling, watching TV, watching Netflix. You know, Netflix and chilling in all of its forms. And we were talking about Christmas because my dad is really big on, you know, presents and holidays, and he'll start asking you about Christmas, what you want for Christmas, you know, like in the summer. And I'm like, dang, I'm not even thinking about that yet. I'm not even ready to think about Christmas. And anyway, so me and my wife were just randomly thinking about Christmas, and you know, I guess she's already been shopping for Christmas gifts. Matter of fact, you can't see them right now, but we have like 6 or 7 boxes that came in from Amazon this week already from Christmas gifts for her nieces and nephews that she's already bought and are here like 3 months in advance. And she's so much better than I am. Like it'll probably be December 24th and I'll be shopping for Christmas gifts. But anyways, we got in a conversation asking each other, what do we want? And she always, this is her answer every time. I'm like, what do you want for Christmas? She's like, nothing. I'm like, this is BS. You want something. Nobody doesn't want anything. And she's always like, well, I don't need anything. I'm like, well, yeah, you don't need anything. That's a good thing. That's great. I'm glad you don't need anything. But Christmas, in my opinion, is not about what you need. Christmas, in my opinion, is about what you want. What do you want for Christmas? I didn't ask you what you needed. I didn't ask you if you were hungry. I'm asking you what you want. Anyways, so, finally, she has some ideas, some stuff she wanted. I have an ongoing list I've been working on since last year for her. Because when you're in a relationship, you got to do some digging. You can't just wait till the last minute to try to think, oh, what does she want for Christmas? I don't know what she wants for Christmas. Well, every time she sends me something or tags me on Instagram or on Facebook about some cool thing that she saw or she likes, I put that in my Christmas notes, and I keep that throughout the year. So when it comes time for me to finally buy things for Christmas, I have an idea of what I can get her for Christmas. I do the same thing for my mom, same thing for my dad. Anyways, we're talking about that. She was asking me what I want for Christmas. I'm like, all I want for Christmas is you, not you. I wasn't gonna say you. No, I'm just kidding. No, but all I want for Christmas is to do my flight training. I'm like, I should just get everybody to donate money to me. Not even gift cards. Don't give me gift cards. Give me cash so that I can put that towards my flight training. The other thing I have on my Christmas list was VR. I still do want a VR. I want an Oculus Rift. I know exactly which one I want. I want the Oculus Rift, whatever it's called, RS or something crazy. That's on my Christmas list. I think those are like the 2 main things. Other than that, I'm good. All you want for Christmas is a honeycomb yoke. I wouldn't mind one of those too. I'd take one of those for Christmas. Absolutely. I would love to give away some stuff this Christmas. I was thinking about that too. I was like, man, 10,000 subscribers coming up. We got to do something like special for a 10K special. But I also want to do some giveaways in the month of December and even Thanksgiving. Like I want to actually, last year I kind of missed my opportunity. I didn't get to do any giveaways last year through the holiday season. And I really want to promote giving this year, like, because giving really is a big deal. Like it really is a bigger blessing to give than it is to receive. Now I can ask for stuff all day, and maybe even get stuff all day, and that's great. I'm gonna enjoy those things I got, but it's so much more satisfying, even in your heart and your mind and your soul, when you're giving somebody something. So I want to give. I want to do some giveaways this holiday season. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I don't have a ton of money to donate to that. I'm gonna have a little bit. Maybe I can do some small giveaways, something like that. But I would love to give away some things that people actually care about. Some big things. So I'm maybe trying to reach out and contact some people, some different, different organizations, something like that, to get involved in, or even partner with someone to help do some giveaways for you guys. To the subscribers, the people who have been around here supporting me all this time, all these years, all these months, all these days, all these streams, and really give back. But that's kind of where my heart is there. If that's gonna happen, I don't know. It's still pretty soon, pretty early, but this is the best time to start planning out those things. And I'm down to even collaborate as well with some other YouTube channels and Twitch streamers and stuff like that, and maybe do a joint giveaway or a joint stuff like that. Like, I think that'd be freaking dope. I think that'd be dope. But anyways, where was I going with that? How did we get on Christmas? I don't remember. But anyways, I want VR, and I want to do flight training, and I would take a honeycomb any day. Yes, sir. Anyways, what do I think about a Piper coming to Infinite Flight? I think that'd be good. I think that I see Piper coming in the future to Infinite Flight, because I know Infinite Flight really wants to up their general aviation game, because they believe that that's going to attract more people who are real pilots to playing Infinite Flight if there's more GA. Is that going to happen? I don't know. It might. I think they have some kind of master plan. It depends on the functionality there, because if you're a real pilot and you're going to use Infinite Flight to help train you in real life stuff, I could see how it's possible, how it could work. You just have to be very strategic and purposeful on what you do there. I haven't really connected those dots yet. Have I played Flywing 2018? No, I don't even know what that is. Is it worth looking at? Is it interesting? Is it good? 2018 sounds kind of outdated. Really, I didn't know Piper was more popular in the UK. That's interesting. Even more than like the Cessnas and stuff like that. We got some super chill music going on right now. Toronto. Tomorrow. What am I? Oh, I'm probably gonna be out all day tomorrow. My uncle's in town. I think my uncle and my aunt are in town, and I think they want to go somewhere. So I don't know my availability tomorrow. But if I am, I'm down. I'm down to do some flying tomorrow. Possibly. Just hit me up, I guess, before you start, and I'll let you know if I'm free or not. Ooh. Oh, that's where we came from. Getting me an iPad. That is definitely needs to be on my Christmas list. Let me add that to my Christmas list, because iPad would be really useful. Honestly, the closer I get to doing flight training, the more I want an iPad, because iPads are really helpful when it comes to in the cockpit with ForeFlight and things like that. And then yeah, I could use it for Infinite Flight too, which is obviously a huge thing. So iPad would be extremely helpful, actually, now that I think about it. Sounds good, Gio. Kanye's album is out. Oh, nice. Phoenix, welcome back. It's like 3 days in a row, bro, with the super chat donations. It might be more than that. I'm not sure. But thank you so much again, bro. You're always coming through with the support. A man of few words, but many donations. So thank you so much, bro. Really do appreciate that. That's a donation for the iPad. Roger, I got you right there. Now we need another, what, $400. So, how much is an iPad? I don't know. I know it's more than I thought. I remember a while back we were talking about iPads and how I was considering getting one. Well, after that stream, I went to look at how much iPads cost, and I was like, yeah, I'm not getting an iPad. That's too much money. It's like buy an iPad or do or no flight training for 3 months. You know, it's kind of how that comparison looks. But I know the iPad is a one-time price and it'll work in really well when it starts going on. Captain Geo with the donation too. It's not a lot, but the thought that counts. Absolutely, it's the thought that counts. Now we only need, what is it? How much is an iPad? I think I'm just curious. I wanna count it down. I should add a little jar on the bottom of the stream. It says iPad donation fund, and it just counts down to how much an iPad costs. That's probably not a bad idea. iPad Pro or iPad Mini. Which one do you guys recommend? I might get one. I might get a used one so it could be cheaper. I don't know. Probably the worst place to get one is apple.com, because that's where it's full price, right? But Amazon, I can get it tomorrow. V1, your longest flight was 13 hours with JAL 789 Dallas to Tokyo. Sounds like a good flight. And the good thing about long haul is you get to see a lot of stuff on the way, unless you're flying over water for 10 hours. In that case, it's not so much to look at. More of a sleeping flight. So iPad Pro starts at $799. So we now need 795. Something like that. I'm really bad with math. We need 797. I think you got, yeah, something like that. I'm just joking. You really don't have to donate. I'm just messing around, but that would probably be the most likely way for me to get one, would be if I got it as a gift. I didn't mean for the music to get this chill. All right, we are getting pretty close though. We're 163 miles away. I'll say this for anybody out there who is doing their flight training currently. The thing that's been a struggle for me in my ground training to understand right now has been weight and balance. It might not sound like a big deal to y'all, but weight and balance is a huge deal in real life aviation, because in a flight sim, like, you really don't feel a big difference. Like, you don't really worry as long as you're not above max takeoff and landing weight. It ain't a big deal, and even if you are, it doesn't even simulate what happens when you are above those weights. But I think it's just the manual calculations. It's just a lot of math. Everything else is pretty easy for me to understand, but when we get into the math stuff, I have to actually think. And so when we start talking about weight and balance, and it just kind of threw me off. So I'm actually going to have to go back through that section again to make sure that I understand it and take a bit more notes on it. Fortnite Secrets, we are on the expert server. All you want for Christmas is to fly with blue. That should be a song. Matthew, as a starter from the art side of studies, can you still go for pilot training? Absolutely, yeah. That is actually going to college my first time for art does not affect my training for flight school. The only difference is I'm just already in the hole when it comes to money, because I've already spent a lot of money, and I've already I still have student loans that I have to pay back from my art school, which is ridiculous, but that's just how it is. And so that's the only thing that affects me when it goes to flight training, is just being like, is planning how to pay for it. That's really it, but it doesn't matter. I could have done it in any order. Usually I just send around now, actually. Would have sent sometime around now. Usually I do about 150-ish miles out from destination. So we're gonna go ahead and descend now. Down to about 12. I might do 18. I don't know, it depends on how it goes. We'll descend about 1,800 feet per minute because we descended a little late. Starly did give me a point to be at somewhere. Let me take a look at that on Discord real quick. What was that you gave me, Starly? I need to be at ADDUM at 10,000 feet. Where's ADDUM? Hopefully ATC will stay on. Alright, ADDUM is over here. And apparently be at 10,000 feet, 230 knots. Sounds high, but okay. I trust Starly. That's still something we haven't gone over yet in my flight training, is when to descend officially. Like, I know, but I don't know. Usually I just use charts to figure out. I have a tailwind. I do have a tailwind. So we'll descend faster. Alright guys, separation is key right now. Watch your speed, and watch your separation between you and the aircraft ahead. Ahead of me, looks clear, we're good. So aircraft behind me, watch your separation, make sure you don't hit me, overtake me, any of that stuff. Just I'm slowing down to Mach 0.81, actually Mach 0.8 right now, descending about 2,100 feet per minute. And yeah, that's it right now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to 2,200. I have a website I used to use, but I think maybe probably the reason I haven't used it is because I've been lazy with my descents. But I have a website that actually helps you calculate your descent. You just put in the number that you put in the altitude you're at, the altitude that you want to be at, and how far it's gonna take how far it is, something like that, and it'll calculate the vertical speed. Very nice, Matthew. What are you in college for, Matthew, right now? Very nice, Captain Sign. You did a practice theory for PPL training and got a just off of self-gain knowledge. You got a 62%. I should have done that. I should have did a test. Where did you find this test? I should have did a test off of my knowledge that I already knew without any official flight training or flight, yeah, any official flight training, and then see what my percentage is. You know, it doesn't matter if I fail. I'm not actually, I'm trying to do my best, but I'm not expecting to pass. CJ Infinite Flight. To get callouts on Infinite Flight, there's a third-party app called Infinite Flight Assistant. It's in the App Store and on the Android store, so check that out, and that'll give you the callouts. Gaming Sniper, what's up, man? Thank you for the subscription, and welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Gaming Sniper, new to the channel. Glad you're able to make it, bro. Thank you for the sub again, and I'm glad you're able to make it to a live stream. Glad to have you. Yeah, Gio, that'd be great. I just saw that comment about helping me out with the fuel. It's not just the fuel though. There's other factors. So in the whole weight and balance discussion we were talking about earlier, where I was saying I'm so far in everything I've been learning in ground school, the one thing I've been struggling with so far just to understand and wrap my head around, and I'm about like, I think I'm maybe 70% through the course, but is weight and balance and doing it the longhand way, is it, I would say. And it's just a calculation on how to do it. It's getting the, you get the weight of all the payload, so that's passengers and cargo. You have to have the weight of the fuel itself, which apparently a gallon of fuel weighs about, I already forgot, I should know this. Is it 6 gallons? One each? I think each gallon of fuel weighs 6 pounds. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Let me see, it's in my notes. I am taking notes. It's very important for me to take notes because I will, just like I just did right now, forget. Where is it? I know I wrote it down. We also talked about aircraft performance. That was a pretty interesting session. Again, talks a lot about weather. Huh. I thought I wrote it down. Interesting. I don't see it. £6.7 pounds, depends on the day because fuel expands. Oh. That I didn't know. But thank you. Yep, practice. That's true. All right, how are we looking? Past 23,000 feet. Looking good on the descent. We're 88 miles out. Tokyo approach is online. We might not be too far to talk to him. Let's go ahead and see if we can talk to him.
Tokyo approach. Echo Lima Fox.
Request approach into Tokyo. Wait, at the right airport? Yeah.
Echo Lima Foxtrot.
Any ILS. Let's see what he says.
Blue 116 heavy is 20 nautical miles southeast of Oshima at 22,300.
We're a little high though. We're probably too high to even make that call, to be honest with you. We probably need to be below 18,000 to actually call that. So he might not respond. We're gonna slow up. Oh shoot. I got slowing down, speed brakes coming out.
Blue 116 heavy. Expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 34 right up Tokyo International.
Alright, left 060.
Turn left heading 060. Descend and maintain 15,000.
15,000.
Lima Foxtrot. Expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 34 right up Tokyo International. Turn left heading 060. Descend and maintain 15,000.
Alright, descending down to 15,000 feet, turning left 060. This is a slight left turn.
Descend and maintain 14,000. All Nippon 7.
Turn left and we're expecting runway 34
descend
right.
And maintain 2,000. Turn right heading 100. Descend and maintain 14,000. Echo Lima Foxtrot.
Alright, that's gonna be the right side runway. Alright, cool.
Yankee. Turn right
Yeah, man,
heading
I'm really
080.
excited about
All Nippon 727. Turn right heading 310.
really getting to a plane for the first
Descend and
time. The
maintain
part I'm
4000.
least excited about
Maintain
is the
4000
money,
until established on the localizer. Cleared aisles runway
but
34 right
we'll figure that
approach.
part out.
Bravo Alpha
God's
Victor
gonna
Alpha
work it out.
274.
But
Turn right
it's
heading
I'm excited about
060.
actually getting in a plane and
Descend
doing that.
maintain 14,000.
What did I put
Japan
for
Air
spoilers in?
772
Armed.
Heavy
My
is
bad. Thank you
24
for calling that
nautical
out. I
miles
thought I
southeast
put it
of
in
Ocean
flight
at
mode.
20,900 feet.
I appreciate that.
Requesting
V1
approach any runway
or
at
whoever
Tokyo
said that.
International. Turn
No,
right
it's Gaming
heading
Sniper. My bad.
030. Descend and maintain 16,000. All Nippon 4.
Yes, sir. I am looking forward to the A350, and I'm looking forward to the Cessna 172. It's coming out
1017 Heavy.
sooner.
Japan Air 772 Heavy. Expect vectors for the aisles approach runway 34 left at Tokyo International. Turn left heading 020.
Yeah, hopefully we have a better
Descend and
landing today than we had
12,000.
yesterday.
Japan Air 772
Or no, the day
Heavy.
before.
All Nippon 1474
Keaton,
Heavy.
we are
Turn
flying
right
Japan
heading
Airlines.
310. Maintain 4000. Maintain
I'm glad I was able to
4000
inspire you,
until
Josh.
established on the localizer.
That's kind of my goal.
Aisles runway 34 right approach. All Nippon
What's up, Just
470
Yarn?
Heavy.
It's kind of my
Turn
goal right
heading
now
080.
as I go through my flight training, because it's gonna be a roller coaster. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be challenging. I know that. But I'm trying to record and document most of that process. So when I do finally get to that point of getting that private pilot license, you guys are able to see my whole process of how I got there and what I went through to get there. And for you guys who've been a part of my stream family this whole time, you know how much I want it, how bad I want it, how long I've talked about it, and I feel like just seeing me become successful in it, it'll inspire a lot of people. And so that's kind of what my goal is. We're 1,000 feet above 15,000, which is what has been assigned to us by ATC. Yes, sir, Ricardo. We're actually already well into our descent into Tokyo. We've been cleared down to 15,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 10,000. Uniform Papa Sierra
But
7 Heavy.
but yeah, it's good. It's fun. One of the main things that I'm doing an online course with a website called Angle of Attack, and I've actually really enjoyed it, and I definitely recommend it. There's a lot of online ground school courses that you can do to get that out of the way. I've really been enjoying this one, and I heard Blue 11, but it's somebody else. And one of the things he said in the very beginning in the introduction was like, hey, take your time through all your flight training. Descend and maintain 11,000, Blue 116.
Descend and maintain 11,000. Blue 116 Heavy.
Yeah, as I was saying, take your time through flight training. Not saying, waste a bunch of money and take your time. I'm saying, like, really enjoy it. Like, don't rush through it. Really enjoy it. Stop to take a photo when there's a photo moment. If you're flying over a beautiful shot, if your instructor allows you to do so, go ahead and take that picture real quick with your phone. And just really enjoy the process, even through the less exciting stuff like ground school, where you're just basically learning all the book knowledge. Enjoy that part of the process too, and that's kind of been the thing I've been keep reminding myself of, is like, hey, I want to actually enjoy this whole process. I don't want to stress myself out too much. I know there's going to come a time when I will get stressed out, and it will happen, and I'll do my best to manage that, but I want to actually enjoy the process, because I do love aviation. I want to continue to love it.
Turn left heading 050.
I did not know the A380 had 11 tanks. That's news to me. Wow, 30 knot headwind on approach. Thank you. Majeza, what's up, man? I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. Gonna be a good day, because I said so. Gaming Sniper flying from LAX to SFO on solo mode. Enjoy.
Requesting aisles approach any runway at Tokyo International.
This is a short flight today.
Turn left heading 040.
Yes, it does cost money. Left heading 040.
Turn left heading 040. Blue 116 Heavy.
It costs money, but it is cheaper than it would be if you were to do it with an actual instructor. But the instructor, from what my research says, is about, it could be anywhere from $35 to $75 an hour. And I've already spent weeks on doing ground school, and I've saved a lot of money, I already know. Because usually the way that it would usually work, and it's still going to work this way whenever I go to whenever I go to with an instructor, he's still going to go over these same things. We just want to spend as much time on them. But the way it usually goes, let's slow down here. way it usually goes is you go to your, maybe before or after, you would sit with your instructor for a while. He would talk about all your ground school stuff, or if it's like a rainy day, you'll sit there in the classroom. He'll go through the ground school stuff, the stuff that you need to know for your written test. And for those hours that you sit there with your instructor in a classroom, you will be charged whatever your instructor's rate is. So that could be, again, anywhere from $35 to $85, $75 an hour. So you'll be sitting there paying money to learn these things that you could have learned on your own, or did online. And so I'm doing it online to save money, because I need to save money anywhere I can. I am 29. I think it's 166. But just check out the website. It says it on there. It's angleofattack.com. He's also a another. Hold on.
Turn left heading 360. Descend and maintain 9,000.
360, 9,000, going 16.
Descend and maintain 11,000. Bravo Alpha Victor Alpha.
Speed looks under control. Let me slow down a little bit more. Down to 9,000, 900,000.
Descend and maintain 9,000.
And landline's coming on.
Descend and maintain 11,000. Echo Lima Foxtrot. Tango Bravo 3 November X-ray heavy. Turn left
about 1,500 feet.
Descend and maintain 11,000.
So the guy who runs the website, he's a flight instructor in Alaska, and he actually has his own YouTube channel. He posts a lot of educational, like, videos, stuff that help people out, which is actually really good. His videos are a lot better than I didn't watch a lot of his videos before I started his training, but now that I know he makes videos, they're really helpful. It's really cool. There's a lot of bush flying, and I would love to learn to fly in that area. Like, I would love to go to Alaska just to learn to fly with him, like, because I like him.
Maintain 4,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared aisles runway 2 to approach. Japan Air 474. Turn right heading 220.
Yeah, I can
Maintain 12,000.
I'll just type it right here.
Turn left heading 050. Kilo Charlie 1.
Angleofattack.com. And we are not partnered in any way. I pay my money just like everybody else would. But I just typed that in the chat there. That's the website that I'm using right now. But again, I will say, like, look into it. If you like it, then yeah, use it. But there's a lot of other online ground schools that you can use officially. So I would say do some research. Like, for example, I don't know if Nathan's still here, but Nathan's a good buddy of mine, and he also just started his online ground school, or I think he's probably done. Knowing him, he's probably done by now. But he did a different one, and doesn't make it any less better or bad. Just kind of, you find the one that you like. This is the one that I use, so I am.
Blue 116 heavy. Turn left heading 310.
Left 310 down to 8,000.
Turn left heading 030. Descend and maintain 12,000.
You see how I'm repeating it? Like, I'm repeating it for practice. Like, I've been talking about a lot about using flight simulators strategically to help you in the real world, and in order to apply some of these things to real life. That's one little thing that I can do that can help get that in my brain. When you hear ATC make a call, even if it's a robot in the game, if you hear ATC make a call, you make the call verbally back, and get used to that and to doing that. And that's why I do that. Not just because we're streaming. I mean, that too, but beautiful Japan, flying into Haneda today. We're being vectored for the final approach runway 34 right. If you just joined us, today is Friday Night Flight. This is Infinite Flight, a mobile flight simulator, and it's getting real busy out here in Japan right now. We're in the 787, preparing for landing. Landing lights are on. We are well below, I think. Yeah, we're below max landing and takeoff. No problem, Gio. Alright, see you, Lieutenant Mercury. See you later, man.
Executing missed approach. Turn left heading 260. Climb and maintain 4,000. All Nippon 727. Turn left heading 360. Echo Lima Foxtrot. Kilo Charlie 1. Turn left heading 010.
Nice, Ricardo. Sounds like a good flight. Yeah, I've been wanting to try out Real Flight Simulator a bit more and see what it has to offer. Before we land, I did want to mention one more thing that I don't struggle with it now. but I guess it comes back to like learning things in the flight simulator before you get to your real training. But Pilot Edge has been a huge help for flight training. Oh my god, I know I promote Pilot Edge a lot. I love Pilot Edge, but bro, Pilot Edge is a huge help. I recommend, if you're serious about flying in the real world and you want to use flight simulators to help you gain an advantage, and you have a PC simulator, okay, there's a few things you need to have. You need to have a PC simulator, but it doesn't matter if you're on P3D, FSX, or X-Plane, they all three of these work, but get on Pilot Edge. It is paid monthly, but do your CAT ratings, which is your VFR training, and do your I ratings, which is your IFR training on Pilot Edge, and you will learn so much. It will get you so far, even in ground school. Like, man, that's where I learned how to differentiate all the different airspaces. All right, down to 5,000, Blue 116. Because airspace is one of the things that was the most confusing to me personally when it came to aviation. Like, I understood a lot of stuff, but airspaces were super confusing. All different letters, class Alpha, class Bravo, class Charlie, class Delta Echo, all that stuff. I'm like, what the heck does that mean? Some of you guys are saying the same thing. But going through my VFR training that you guys, I have a whole series on YouTube about it. Going through my VFR training on Pilot Edge and learning what those airspaces were, what they do, what they mean, how to fly them, doing the actual flight and flights in the flight simulator, which also taught me. Let's get these spoilers put away. Huge help, huge help. And so now in my ground school, I'm in the airspace section, and like, it's crazy how much I already know just from knowledge that I picked up on my own through all the different flight simulator outlets. So it's pretty dope. Anyways, enough about that. Gio, I'm down, bro. I'm tagging with you. If you get in, I'll fly with you. Absolutely on Pilot Edge. Get a month. What I recommend is get a month subscription, or even get the free one, which I think lasts a week, and just go through the CAT ratings section of Infinite Flight, because I'm pretty sure Gio, like, I mean, I know I've seen your videos. Mostly you fly the Zebo and some A320 stuff. You probably don't fly a lot of VFR. That's understandable. But if you're not flying a lot of VFR, you're probably not understanding airspaces, because IFR basically can fly anywhere the heck you want, and you're already cleared. When you fly VFR, you have to learn about what airspaces you can and can't fly in, and what to say and what not to say when you're in those different airspaces. So, yeah, man, I recommend you go into Pilot Edge. Just buy 1 month. Dedicate that month to doing and finishing your CAT ratings at least, which will only take you about a week, honestly, or less. And then if you want to continue from there, go to do your IFR or your I rating, which is all about IFR, and that'll really, you probably already know most of the stuff from IFR because you fly VATSIM IFR. So that'll be probably pretty easy for you, but it'll give you more information on that for sure. All right, we haven't been cleared for any landing or anything like that. We've been cleared down to, I think, 5,000 actually. Oh shoot. It's speed up that descent, because we were supposed to be at 5,000. Descend down to 3,000 now. Blue 116. So we actually missed that 5,000 mark. So we have some catching up to do. Spoilers are coming back out. Alright, let's focus on landing the plane, guys. I've been talking a little too much. Thrust Setter, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, welcome back. Actually, before I shut up, I will say, though, I am still planning on doing a Le Mans race on iRacing at some point, hopefully today, or we'll see. Once I finish the stream, I'll probably kind of reassess to see how work is going to look for me today. You know, how much work do I have? What work do I have? Things like that. Turn left heading 010. Air pitch 860. And I think probably too soon for flaps. Yeah, too soon for flaps. So, but I might be doing that later on. So don't be surprised if you see me racing at Le Mans. I really want to do that race really bad. I really enjoy that track, and it'll probably be around the same time we did our stream yesterday, which is 2 p.m. my time. I don't know what time that is in Zulu or GMT. All right, so we're about to get that intersect here. Contacting Tokyo Tower on 118.1. Uniform Papa Sierra 17 Heavy. Oscar Papa Alpha Sierra. Oh, nice. Dutch, you might be parallel. Turn left heading 190. Descend and maintain 7,500. Nice. That's great. Well, so far I'm liking the approach controller. Haven't had any problems with him. He's giving us a great vector. We're about to be vectored onto the ILS, so So far, he's doing good. He's doing his job. So you can pass that along to him. All right, descend 3,000, maintain 3,000 to establish on localizer. ILS runway 34 approach. So I think we just repeated that back. Make sure the localizer is plugged in here. ILS 34 right, not 34 left. Spoils are coming off, flaps coming down. We are below the glide slope. Beautiful. And we're getting pretty close to that localizer. So you can see right here, that red cone is a localizer. Another thing that you can learn from flight simulation. I'm just going to keep pointing it out from now on because it's been helping me so much. Alright, waiting for that flashing green light or green line to start centering up. That's when we know that we've tuned into the localizer and that we can actually start capturing it. Alright guys, stereo cockpit.
Cleared aisles runway 23. All Nippon 727. Echo Lima Foxtrot.
Getting really close.
Increase speed to 230 knots. Echo Lima Foxtrot.
Start turning a little early. Our runway heading course is going to be 337.
Echo Lima Foxtrot. Emirates 821 heavy. Turn right heading 050. Descend and maintain 4,000.
Yeah, 337.
Turn right heading 050.
So I'm going to slowly turn my heading until we get that. I do have visual now of the runway.
Japan Air 5 heavy. Turn left heading 180. Turn left heading 180.
And I'm going to hit
Japan Air
approach
5
mode.
heavy. Blue 114.
Beautiful. Alright. We are now established on localizer. Slowing our speed down to about 180 knots.
Turn left heading 310. Descend and
180, 180, 180. We are, actually we'll do 175.
Turn left heading 010. Descend and maintain 4,000.
Spoil us out just for a second. Get our speed down a bit more.
Cleared aisles runway 34 left approach.
And he'll be passing us off the tower here pretty soon.
Heading 110. Blue 11. Blue 1.
Contact tower 118.1.
Tokyo Tower on 118.1. Contacting Tokyo Tower on 118.1.
Alright, speed's coming down.
Blue 116 heavy.
Flaps coming down with it. Lots of stuff going on. Calling inbound on the ILS. Runway 34 right. 116 heavy.
Tokyo Tower. Blue 116 heavy. Inbound on the ILS.
I can go gear down. That's one less thing for us to think about. Flight spoils going to armed.
Tokyo Tower. Blue 116
Alright, we are number 2. Clear to land.
Number 2.
The 116.
Runway 34 right. Cleared to land. Number 2.
And 6 miles out.
Runway 34 right. Blue 116 heavy. Air France 293. Hold short of runway.
Gradually getting some more flaps there. We're going to zoom in. You can see we have the runway in sight. We are on the rightmost runway. Beautiful approach in the Haneda. Very nice.
Uniform Papa Sierra 17.
Oh, hello, beautiful.
Exit runway 1 able and contact ground.
I can't wait for X-Plane to get a legit 787. Actually, honestly, the Magnite one is getting better. It's kind of like I don't talk bad about the Magnite. Like I don't think it's at a good state right now. I think it's still on its way. It's getting better every update. But I know that eventually in maybe a year or so it's gonna be a really good plane. But right now it's just like okay. But it actually looks better. It looks better than I thought. When I opened it up, I updated it, and I opened it up the other day, and it looks better than I thought. So I'm actually pretty proud of those guys. Alright, so we were number 2. Let's see if the arriving traffic is on the ground. Yeah, he's gone, so we should be number 1 now. Somebody landing on 23?
Number 3. Runway 23.
Yeah, somebody's landing on 23.
Number 3.
Expose our arm, flaps are down, 20 degrees, 25,
Japan 5 heavy. Thank you. Japan Air 5 heavy. Number 2.
Alright, guys.
Cleared to land. Runway
Go.
23.
Calibrate our screen.
727.
Look at that. We got good job, ATC. We got people landing across the way. That's pretty cool. That's gonna be a dope screenshot. Keep that in mind, or you guys keep that in mind for the screenshot contest. Just reminding you. All right, we're gonna take control. Sorry. Flaps full.
Charlie November Bravo Sierra 1.
Oops, too low.
Exit runway
Or too
1
less.
able and contact ground. Please expedite. Traffic on final.
400.
Wilco. Golf Charlie November Bravo.
Right, I
Sierra
have
1.
the controls,
Tokyo
as you can see
Tower,
from my
Tango
wiggliness.
Bravo 3 November X-ray heavy. Inbound on the ILS runway 34 left with information
200.
X-ray.
Gentle,
Air France
gentle.
293. Line
Alright.
up and wait runway 34 left.
100.
Tokyo Tower. Echo Lima Foxtrot. Inbound on the ILS runway 34 right. Line up and wait runway 34 left.
30.
Air France 293.
20.
Tango Bravo 3 November X-ray heavy. Number 1. Runway 34 left. Cleared to land. Number 1. Cleared to land. Runway 34 left. Tango
Come on,
Bravo
stay on the
3
runway
November
now.
X-ray heavy.
Reversers. We landed nice and smooth. We just, once we got on the ground, the wind pushed us to the left. I should have corrected it with the aileron.
Air France 293.
Also something else I have to work on.
Cleared for takeoff. Fly runway.
Alright, I think this is the exit.
Above
Yep, it
3,000
is.
feet. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 34 left.
Manual braking, manual braking. We're getting on the taxiway. I know.
Runway 348. Cleared to land. All Nippon 041.
I'm gonna pass the whole
Please
short
follow
bars.
instructions or you will be ghosted. Going
Uh-oh.
around. Delta 559.
They're sending in threats.
Number 1. Cleared to land.
Alright, we
Runway
have
348.
crossed the
Echo
whole
Lima
short marker.
Foxtrot. Tokyo Tower. Mercury 1. Ready for takeoff.
Another
Runway
thing, like,
34 left.
little things like that. Like, we think, oh, it's just infinite flight, but like little things like knowing that that is a hold short
With information X-ray. Delta 559.
thing,
Disregard last
and that you
message.
have to stop after it.
Stand by.
You know, like knowing that stuff like that is gonna help you. Like little things like that are gonna help you in your flight training. All right, he didn't send us to ground.
Tokyo Tower. Delta 559. Inbound on the ILS runway 34 left with information X-ray.
One of those
Mercury
loopholes
1.
I'm not
Hold short
completely
of
sure
runway
about.
34
Can I
left.
switch to
Hold
ground on my
short
own,
runway 34 left.
or
Mercury 1.
should I wait for him
All
to tell me to
Nippon
switch to ground?
727. Exit runway 1 able and
I fly guy. Have a good night, man. Good to see you.
Traffic on final. Wilco. All Nippon 727. Delta 559.
Yeah, Starla, you're right. I
Number
need to
2,
start putting rudder in
runway
before
34
I
left.
land, not after I
Clear to
touch down.
land.
That's all we went off the
Kilo
runway.
Charlie 1.
Alright, I'm gonna switch it
Number
to
2,
ground.
Runway 34. Emirates 821 heavy.
Where's taxi to parking?
Number 3. Tokyo ground. Blue
Oh,
116
it sounds like
heavy.
tower's
Request
pretty busy.
Taxi to parking. Blue 116 heavy. Taxi to parking.
Taxi in the parking, blue 116.
Taxiing to parking. Blue 116 heavy. Thank
Yeah,
you.
we're parking it today,
Speedbird
guys.
100.
Park next to this other guy right here on our left. We'll do a short taxi today.
Stand by. All Nippon 92 heavy. Tokyo ground. Alpha Foxtrot Kilo Lima Mike 283 heavy. Ready to taxi with information X-ray. Thank you. Good day. All Nippon 92
Sounds good,
heavy.
Gio. Hey, when do you start your new
Alpha
job, man?
Foxtrot Kilo
Or
Lima
when do you
Mike
like
283
officially start
heavy.
your new job
Taxi to
over
runway
at the
34
airport?
left. Contact Tower 1 ready. Taxiing to runway 34 left. Alpha Foxtrot Kilo Lima Mike 283 heavy.
It was a good flight, pretty smooth, chill, just like I wanted. I didn't want a lot of stress. Pretty simple, nice and short and sweet. Didn't have any crazy wind issues. It was busy, but not like crazy busy. We didn't get put into any holes. You know, I think today was a good day, guys. It was a good day.
Pushback approved.
Alright, we're gonna park right here.
117 Echo X-ray. Blue 116 heavy. Thank you. Good day.
Thank you. Thank you, good day. I appreciate that. Another friendly controller. This might be too small. Might have, I don't know. Yeah, we're not gonna.
Tokyo ground. Tango Bravo
Not
3
gonna make
November
it.
X-ray heavy.
Oh, it's a little
Request
one.
Taxi to parking. Tango Bravo 3
The little
November X-ray
787.
heavy. Taxi to parking.
Oh no, it's not a
Tokyo
787,
ground.
it's a 777.
Echo Lima
Dang, look how much
Foxtrot.
smaller the
Request taxi
777
to
is.
parking.
Wow.
Taxiing to parking.
Alright, engines
Tango
off.
Bravo 3 November X-ray heavy.
I was like, hey, that's not a 787.
Taxi to
Beacon lights
parking.
coming off as well.
Taxiing to
Seatbelt sounds
parking.
coming off. Guys,
Echo
welcome
Lima
to
Foxtrot.
Haneda, Japan. Or, sorry, Tokyo. Whatever. Welcome. Hope you guys enjoyed the flight. I actually really did. I definitely recommend you guys who are interested in the long haul take advantage of today's Friday night flight. This is such a great long haul destination. Japan Airlines flies these beautiful 787s. Do some flights to Australia, to LA, New York, however long you want to do it. You still have time. There's plenty of Friday night flight left. There's gonna be plenty of ATC to go around, and I definitely recommend. I'm not gonna do a long haul, but I recommend you guys do one.
Tokyo ground.
Absolutely.
Japan Air 5 heavy. Request taxi to parking.
I know I wouldn't park in real life, but I don't
Japan
care.
Air 5 heavy. Taxi to parking. Taxiing to parking. Japan Air 5 heavy. Tokyo ground. November 117 Echo X-ray. Ready to taxi with information X-ray.
I'm gonna wait here just for a little bit. You know me, I like to try to capture a few landings on my replay. Then we're gonna stand by and actually watch our replay. And again, just a little bit of a reminder, there is a screenshot contest going on. Whoever wins will be the thumbnail for this video on YouTube.
Speedford 100. Thank you. Good day.
But make sure you send those screenshots to me either on Discord or on wrong person, Instagram.
Taxiing to parking. Delta 559.
Very nice. Alright, we're gonna watch whoever's on final, we'll watch him. He's in the A380, I think. Yes, sir. My report this will be on YouTube. It's alright if you don't have Instagram. You can also send it to me on Discord, which is, I guess, I don't know if to be considered social media. See ya, Gio. Giovanni. Great job, Flying Dutchman.
Emirates 821 Heavy. Taxi to parking.
Where is this guy? Oh, there he is.
Taxiing to
Oh,
parking.
wrong person.
Emirates 821 Heavy.
Why does it do that? I'm trying to double tap on the A380. Oh, he's coming down. Awkward. Oh, the massive A380 float. Oh my god. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I think runway 34 right will now be closed in Tokyo. Shoulda known. Ouch. Alright, on that note, it's replay time. I think that was a great way to set up for you to watch my replay. Now my landings look like a freaking professional compared to that one. So thank you for making me look good, A380. Alright, replay. That's what we need, is some flames on Infinite Flight. It's all good, peaceful flights. I'm glad you're here now. Better luck next time. Wow, so they were using 3 runways. Pretty impressive by ATC there. They were using the parallel runways and the crossing runway. That's pretty dope. Mito, 2 hours out. Very nice. Alright, we're gonna skip all the way to the end. That's all I care about. I just love the fact that this little plane landed right underneath us. That's so cool. Like, they timed that perfect. Where's the taxiway down there?
Charlie November Bravo Sierra 1. Tokyo Tower, Tango Bravo 3 November X-ray heavy. Inbound on the ILS runway 34 left with information X-ray. Air France 293. Flying up and late runway.
Keegan, see you later, man. IF flight pilot. Hi, good to see you, man. Yes, sir. My report. This will be on YouTube. I said that already, actually.
Tango Bravo 3 November X-ray heavy. Number 1. Runway 34 left. Cleared to land. Number 1. Cleared to land. Runway 34 left. Tango Bravo 3 November.
Pretty smooth landing. We just needed a lot of rudder on touchdown, and that put us to the edge of the runway. Dang, Kilo Charlie, that sucks. You gotta go around and then divert it. That sucks, man. And good luck on your landing, though. Sorry, Phoenix 116 couldn't watch your landing. Somebody else was wanting us to watch their landing. I think it was, I can't remember who it was. Josh, maybe? And we're time. I tell you, man, them adding replay mode was such a huge deal. Like, I can't believe we didn't have replay mode before. You know what I mean? Like, what did we do with our lives back then when we didn't have replay mode? No, send it to the screenshots channel on Discord, not to my Discord. It's posted in screenshots. You don't have to post it to me. Yag Nation, what's up, man? Yes, you are late, but you're right in time for the replay.
Air France 293. Tango Bravo 3 November X-ray heavy. Number 1. Runway 34 left. Cleared to land. Number 1. Cleared to land. Runway 34 left. Tango Bravo 3 November.
Can you imagine being a passenger and the airplane lands and then you see the center line? You're like, huh, I'm pretty sure that's the center line over there, which means where are we? Alright. Any other views you guys want to see specifically? If not, I'm just going to do a couple more landings and then we're getting out of here for the day. On to Modern Warfare. Do left wing view. I would do this one.
Air France 293.
Touchdown marker view. All right.
Runway 34 left. Tokyo Tower. Echo Lima
Coming up.
Foxtrot. Inbound on the ALS runway 34 right. Line up and wait runway 34 left. Air France 293. Tango Bravo 3 November X-ray heavy. Number 1. Runway 34 left.
We landed like right on that touchdown marker though.
Cleared to land. Runway 34 left. Tango Bravo 3 November X-ray heavy.
All right. All right. Final view on the marker. Let's go ahead and make a free camera for it.
November Bravo Sierra 1. Tokyo Tower. Tango Bravo 3 November X-ray heavy. Inbound on the ILS runway 34 left with information X-ray.
It's all good, Captain Clark. Glad to have you here though, man. Welcome to the stream. Bonjour, bon dia, bon dias. Assalamu alaikum. I know that's not how you say it, but I tried. All right, right on the touchdown marker, on the big white lines. Let it play. Got ANA holding short, waiting for us. I don't know why my double tapping doesn't seem to work anymore. It just double taps on the, oh, there we go.
Air France 293. Line up and wait runway 34 left. Tokyo Tower. Echo Lima Foxtrot. Inbound on the ILS runway 34.
Is it better to get a pilot license first or get a bachelor degree and then a pilot license? It'll save you money if you just go ahead and get a pilot license.
Number 1. Runway 34 left. Cleared to land. Number 1.
I mean, I don't recommend you get a bachelor's degree in something you don't care about. Like, don't just get a bachelor's just to have a bachelor's. Like, if you're really interested in, like, for example, art or science or doctor, I don't know, like something like, if you're really interested in that thing, then yes, get a bachelor's degree in that. But if you're just getting a bachelor's degree just to say that you have a bachelor's degree, that's a waste of money. Bachelor's degree is never going to guarantee you a job.
Number 1. Runway
Never.
34 right. Cleared to land. All Nippon 041.
There may be some pilot jobs in the future that you need a bachelor's degree, but when that time comes, maybe you can deal with that then. But if pilot is something you really want to do, I say go for it, because there's a lot of people out there that are in high school who are towards the college part of their life and they still don't know what to do with their life, so they're just going to college just to get a bachelor's degree. But pilot school is still school, and you can get, you know, you will get, it is a career. So I recommend, I would say get a pilot license first.
Number 1, cleared to land. Runway 34 left.
Because what I did is I got an associate's degree first. I knew that I wanted to be a pilot at some point. I wanted to try flying, but I didn't know I was as interested in it as I am now. I am. At the time, I was more interested in sports and art. Oops. So you know, I'm not saying it's a mistake because I still use. My current job is in arts, which is what I went to college for. So it wasn't a waste of time. But there's a lot of people who go to school for certain things that they're not passionate about, and it just ends up being a waste of money because they end up working at Target or Walmart and not even using their degree. So, anyways, that's my little advice right there. Alex, bro, thank you for the super chat donation. Been a while. Great stream as always. Thank you very much, man. All right, we're gonna get out of here, guys. I'm gonna go through the comments here, make sure I don't miss any of you guys on the way out. Let's do shout outs. I didn't do that whole stream. If you're listening to my voice right now, send me an emoji or a message, whatever it is you want to say, send it right now, and I'll give you guys a shout out before I head out for the day, or for now. We may be back later for some racing, but that is a maybe. But Alex Yuki, thank you, my friend. Flying Dutchman, thank you. Volcanic Mercury, thank you. Mito. Let's see, I want to see what you said. Mito, my dream is to be a pilot. However, I can't guarantee a job as a pilot because there are many pilots, you get me. That's why I'm getting a bachelor's degree. I understand. But what people keep telling me, take this how you want it, but what people keep telling me is that they need pilots. There is a lot of people, there's a lot of pilots currently, but a lot of them are leaving because a lot of them are retiring and other things. So there's still like that whole, like, all those videos and the news that say, hey, there's a pilot shortage. Like, that's not a joke. That's for real. Like, there really is. They really do need more pilots. And so, yes, I know that you're not guaranteed to get a job with a pilot license, but neither are you guaranteed. No more are you guaranteed a job with a pilot license. Are you more that? Hold on, let me say it again. No more are you guaranteed a job with a pilot license than if you have a bachelor's degree. Like, getting a bachelor's degree, there is no guarantee for you to get a job based on that bachelor's degree. And if you get a pilot license, there's no guarantee you're gonna get a pilot job with that pilot license. So either way, you're taking a chance. You're like, hey, I'm gonna get a bachelor's degree. Yeah, bachelor's degree, as they say, gives you more of a variety and more of a range of things that you can do. If you get a pilot license, all you can do is be a pilot. You can't get any other type of job with a pilot license. The bachelor's degree, you can get a lot of a wider variety. I'm just saying, be careful, man. This is very, a lot of money goes into either. And I will tell you this for sure. No matter what, you're still gonna want a pilot license. No matter what. So you can either do it now, you can do it later. So put that on the record that I said that. I do not live in Asia. I live in the US of A. Yes, I'll check my DMs when the stream is over. Pushback with information X-ray. November 117 Echo X-ray. Pushback approved. Pushback approved. November 117 Echo X-ray. Yeah, again, I'm not saying it's not a good idea. And I like this discussion, honestly. I like this, what we're talking about right now. I'm not saying it's a bad idea to get a bachelor's degree. I'm not saying it's useless. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is, because I've been to college, I've graduated college. I didn't get a bachelor's, but I have an associate's. That's what I got. It's a 2-year degree. It's 1 year difference. But I was 9 years of experience in my degree. All right, with an associate degree, I have 9 years of graphic design and web design experience. That's what I have. This is what I do. There's a lot of other people who got bachelor's degree with less experience. Now, whenever you're doing a job application, they're always going to say, we want a specific degree and we want a specific experience. Now, if you have a bachelor's degree and no experience, versus me who has an associate's degree and I got 5 years of experience, who are they gonna hire? The guy with the higher degree or the person with the more experience? They're gonna go with the person with more experience. So you're gonna learn that when you get out of college. That was the thing that hit me hard when I got out of college, was how people cared about what degree you had. It was basically like a level to get through. Like, all right, check, he has a degree. Check, he has this many years. Check, he has this. Check, he has that. But the thing that carried the most weight to me seemed to be the experience. So get experience where you can. And the degree is really just going to be like proof that you should know what you're doing, I guess. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of people, man, that I know, friends, people that I know who've gone to college, wasted hundreds of thousands of dollars going to college for something they cared nothing about. Make sure you just pick a major that you really care about, that you can use, that you can see yourself spend the rest of your life doing. You know, you can have a backup, you can have whatever it is. But yeah, man, and another idea is you can get a bachelor's in aviation, what's it called? Aviation something, like mechanic, whatever. I don't know, like making planes. That's a great one. Like, don't like get a bachelor's in that. And then if you want to do both, that could be your backup. Maybe you know, being a pilot doesn't work out. Well, instead you can be a pilot mechanic or whatever the heck they call it. You know what I'm saying? But anyways.
Tokyo ground, Delta 559. Request taxi to parking. Delta 559.
Engineer, great one.
Taxi to parking.
Thanks, Elephant. See you later, man.
Taxiing to parking. Delta 559.
Peaceful flights. I use OBS Studio for my streaming, for all my streaming. Anyways, if you guys have more questions about that or whatever, we can always continue that conversation on Discord, on the next stream, whatever. I'm always open for that type of discussion. I'm very passionate about helping people find their passion and the best route to get there. There's no right way for anyone. Like, everybody is gonna get to where they need to go in life in a different way. So you may start out with a bachelor's degree and then get a pilot license. You might start with a pilot's license and then get a bachelor's degree later. You know what I mean? Like, it depends on everybody. And in the way you become a pilot is always different depending on the person as well. So just keep it in mind, man. You know, I would say, you know, like just the way as you're asking, just the same way you've asked me, I guess, for advice, ask other people. You know, I don't determine what you do in your life. In the end, it's your decision. In the end, it's your life. And when people give you advice and their opinions, again, it is your life. They're giving you those thoughts for you to think about, but in the end, it's your decision on the direction you want to take your life. No matter where you go, take advantage of what you have now and do the best of what you already got. Anyways, guys, you are amazing. I'm out of here. If any mods are here, please post a Discord link. I can post it too, actually, since I am no longer flying. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and post it myself. But as I'm doing that, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, you got 3 choices, though. Give up, give in, or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time, next video. Modern Warfare, here we come. I'm only halfway kidding. Only halfway. Okay, the intro. Oh, there it is.